Thank you, sir. We are not here to worship at the shrine of any man's gifting. Just bless the Lord one more time. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me will bless his holy name. Jesus. Nanigiri wotito. Ekwensuwe keneben. Abumwan ketu. Jesus. Nanigiri wotito. Andombon ke moi, moi diamoma, moi nelo moi, Jesus. What it's all. Akwagi mues and yes and yes. Okui kuku natwe. Jesus. The champion of the whole star and captain my destiny, and you alone, I make my boast. You reign alone, Lord of all. Body laid, hands raised, prostrate, mind saved. She used to live at the altar with her father. She used to think that her worship would never falter. So every Sunday during service, she leaped. She worshipped from the bottom of her mouth. She was swayed by the instruments. Her lips were synced to the beat. Oh, she forgot the beatings he went through. To her, it was just another lip service. She gave herself the crown of worship because she could vibe on any key. She thought that the melodies will never end, that God's presence will always descend. So many wrongs she was unwilling to right. Tonight, will you worship without a song, or do you just love the chord progression? What exactly do you call worship? You see, worship is not a compilation of songs that sit on the fence of your lips but never gets to your heart. Worship is not a genre, it's a gene present in the DNA of the redeemed. Worship is an utterance of a broken spirit. Worship is an allegiance to a spirit. Worship is not gyration or hype. Worship is a commitment of your life to the will of the Father to find expression. Worship is a relationship. But the truth is, a lot of us now settle for mere outward formalities of religion, dry ceremonies of worship, and seeing the church as a place of social intercourse. A lot now worship the voice and not the God. A lot now lift their hands and not their heart. Church, rising up. The next generation is rising up. We dress up the outside, make it look nice and neat, where it rots underneath. The one that baffles me more is that some people will come tonight to listen to how the music is poised. Wahala for who no get music here. Don't misunderstand the acts of worship when you lack the heart to worship. We don't worship to be clean. We worship because He cleaned us. Don't let this carnal generation ridicule God. Okay, back to me in the beginning. It was about 2 a.m. I just left Earth. I'm about to meet the one who gave me all my life and blessing. No more stressing. As I approached, there was so much sun, so much color, so much music, so much. I can hear His voice. I can feel His embrace. I will see His face. I see Jesus seated on the throne. I see His angels ascending everywhere. Oh, I see the Spirit moving things around. Hallelujah to the Lamb upon the. Oh, they shouted it. They shouted in the Holy Ghost. They shouted in the Holy Ghost. They shouted in the Holy Ghost. Oh, I see Jesus. His appearance changed from the inside out. Oh, His clothes was filled with so much light. Music in another dimension surged the landscape. It was above me, it was around me. It penetrated my very being. Listen, there is one who sits on the throne, whose appearance is like the crystalline brightness of jasper. Out of His throne comes flashes of lightning, rumblings and peals of thunder. Around the throne are the 4 living creatures, offering glory, honor, and power to the one who was, to the one who is, and to the one who is to come. Surrounding this same throne are the 24 elders casting down their crown, saying, "Thou art worthy, O Lord, is to receive glory, honor, and power." Now unto the Lamb upon the we raise a sound. We raise a sound. For you were God and God alone. My God, to God most. I heard voices around the throne. I heard thousands of voices around the throne. There's one I heard. He said, I heard voices. He said, "Oh God, hallelujah to the Lamb." They sang to the Lamb. I love him. For eternity, I'll tell you I love you, Lord. For it, I will love you. I will exalt you. I will praise you. For eternity, I'll tell you that I love you. But he looks me in the face and asks, do I know you? You don't want me? You made me your image and after your likeness. I was in church every Sunday. I praised him well in acting and music. I was the oldest member in the choir. Okay, there must be a mistake. There must be a mistake. Don't use my real name. Use my stage name. Hopefully my face go show. My shoe go shine. With all these credentials, who then shall ascend the hills of the Lord? And who can stand in his holy place? It is he that have a clean hand and a pure heart, that has not lifted up his soul unto vanity nor sworn deceitfully. Oh, please. You knew there'll be adversaries. You knew there'll be affliction. You knew this journey would not be easy. Many are the affliction of the righteous, and the Lord delivered me from them all. I heard it over and over and over and over again. I heard it. You are ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. If anyone must come after me, he must first deny himself and take up his cross daily. Okay, fine. Fine. I surrender all to you. Everything I give to you. I'm withholding nothing. I'm withholding nothing. You denied me in front of men. I will deny you in front of my Father. Depart from me, you worker of iniquity. My daddy, your baby. I thought I would singing and dancing and chanting for the rest of it. Turn it. Jehovah, your beloved is sing. I will be singing and dancing and chanting for the rest of it. But it was too late. I started to feel flames. I could have stopped all the pain. Father, please. Then they carry me, they go where I don't know. Father, please. But it was too late. The fact you're in church doesn't make you a Christian. The fact you sing all the hymns doesn't mean you know him. Guys, don't be dogs. Girls, don't be loosed. I beseech you by the mercies of God to offer your body as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable. So where 2 or 3 are gathered in his name, he's right there in our midst. I know his presence is right in our midst. But his presence is beyond any geographical location. It's in the mental awakening of the consciousness of the divine presence within you. Tonight, I dare you to worship. Worship the one who transcends time, yet remains the same. Worship the one who clothes himself in glory. Worship Abba, Father. He's not Abba made. Worship him in spirit and in reality. Short-term worry shouldn't be your main focus. It should be him. I dare you to worship intentionally and let your worship be intense. I will be singing and dancing for the rest. Ekwe kwalaka. Ambiro twala. Etunu makai.